Ladies and gentlemen, you see this thing where I draw for board so. Now be the chronicles of a bad boy and a good boy. When we they grow up, they told us to be a good boy. It shows in the way that our mother and our father were telling us bye-bye when we were on our way to school. They say, be a good boy. Yo. So some people can't go school. They listen to their parents. They became a good boy. Then the other group of people, they went home, they went to school, and they did not listen to their parents, and they became a bad boy. As a bad boy now, let us start with the bad boy. This bad boy, first of all, he not listen to his parents. He was bold, and therefore he was what? Stubborn. As a bold and stubborn boy, when he be, he decides that he not go follow the rules. When he go school, he break rule, which means that he became somebody who stepped out of his way. You get what I'm saying? They say go this way. He said no, I won't go this way. So he has shown boldness and stubbornness, even though it's in the wrong direction. At least he don't show him. He don't show waiting that they encourage us now for entrepreneurship school. Say let us not follow the trend. Number two, bad boy. Now, when he went to school, he started to chase women. They say, oh, that's not good. You are supposed to be following God and be following your book. Okay, so when he chased woman finish, he now, what, as he was 17, 16, 15, he chased woman, he now can't sabi how to follow woman talk. As a result of this extracurricular activity of beyond measure. So now what you now have is that there's a bad boy right here that now knows what they call interpersonal skills. Ladies and gentlemen, not only does he know interpersonal skills, this guy now knows what they call, let me make a zoom out for you. Okay, never mind. Interpersonal skills. So now this guy know how to follow people talk, but he also don't actually achieve something here. When you small, one of the people where they fear to talk to pass now women. So he has now looked at the highest level of fear, right? Women are older people are the people where they fear pass when we small. But he has now conquered his highest fear of communication, which is chasing women. So now, not only does he have entrepreneurial skill, he now has what they call entrepreneurial, communication skills. Also, in this same department, notice that the bad boy, he go after I chase 5 women or 10 women, like out of 10, 6 go say no, and he still has to gather the courage and summon the courage to go and talk to another one. So that means he has learned how to also handle rejection. When I count that one, make I just write down for you. Interpersonal skills. 1, bad boy. Interpersonal skills. Number 2, communication skills. Number 3, entrepreneurial skills. And number 4, how to chest no. We'll find the English for that one later. Ladies and gentlemen, should we see whether bad boy knows the collect now? Let's go on. Now, number 4 is that this bad boy is all over the place. What does that mean? He know they greet their house. You know they agree dey one place. If you tell am to dey here, he go say no, he go go play ball. If you tell am say go here, he go smoke igbo. Then he will go do some extra stuff. He's all over the place. As a result of being all over the place, this guy now can't be versatile. This guy now can't be very knowledgeable of the whole area. Now he know the area. So this guy now is environment aware. He knows his surroundings. What we will not call this thing now, we go just use them. We call them street smarts. Now that one we will sabi so. All right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this guy too also is also an extrovert. An extrovert is somebody who no know how to keep his mouth quiet and doesn't know how to keep his ideas to himself. He's always spitting it out. And because he knows everybody and he know women, I don't build on him boldness. This extroversion now just dey all over the place, which means to say that if this guy get idea, somebody go hear am. Instead of to keep am, somebody go hear. Ladies and gentlemen, this guy is an extrovert. Number 3 or number 5, they say he's popular, which means that everybody knows him as an extrovert, as somebody who's all over the place. We like women, where they very stubborn. It's not really popular. Everybody don't know him. So if you dey find her, you know where to find him. Ladies and gentlemen, make we go over to the good boy side. This guy listen to his mama, he listen to his papa, even his auntie, all of them join. He all listen to them. As a result, he go school. As he say, if they say be a good boy and he no want cause problems, he say in the front of class, what did he listen to news and word of God and also waiting teacher they talk, and he now became shy. He became shy because they agree to make noise for class. And he no agree talk to people because he no want cause problem. He now develop a shy, introverted kind of behavior. All right. And I say, okay, that means to say he no even can't get boldness as a result of that thing. He doesn't have boldness. If he get idea, the idea will remain with him. He carry on the worker all over the industry. Now, the other guy have to stay alone because they say make chase women. So the thing about women be say, if you chase women and you chase one, they tell you something. The second one tell you the same thing. The third one tell you the same thing. The fourth one tell you the same thing. What now happens to you as a result is that you are now understanding what women want. But this guy, he dey read am for romantic novel. And what everybody knows say what's a romantic novel to you. Romantic novel make you romantic, but the problem be say you need somebody with which to practice the romance with. And ladies and gentlemen, this good boy does not know who to practice the romance with because he has not developed the interpersonal skills. Now for road, now they take learn how to drive. This guy won't drive, but he dey read novel on how to drive to learn how to drive. And he dey do soapy. You get what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that is going here that we cannot talk because of the PG-13 station where we be. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this guy stay alone. He no gree chase woman. He no gree do anything. Then the day where he come meet the girl of his dream, he no fit tell her wetin he see for dream. And ladies and gentlemen, as me and you are talking, this guy is 36 years old and he has not seen who to marry. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. Now, they inside house. When this guy dey all over the place, this guy dey inside house. That time they never do many things. So in the inside house, they read book, they do everything. So when this guy go outside, they collect communication skills, interpersonal skills, entrepreneurial skills. This guy dey inside house is reading book. Now, there's an advantage to being this guy. No be only disadvantage there. This guy fit dey get A for school. He dey get first class, second class upper, and all those kind of things. The only problem here be say if this guy dey the wrong country, the country go frustrate in destiny. He needs to be in a country that actually recognize people wey dey house, and not just skills of people wey dey house, but also the skills of people wey dey read. You can only be very truly intelligent if you dey house and read. Yeah, you go understand what they happen for outside. The only problem is say outside is limited to all that you can see and all that you can feel and all that you can hear. So you no go far. But you see this guy here, he's reading books. The thing about books be say now person writer and the person fit dey California, the person can be in China. So basically, if you dey house, they read those books, you will actually expand your horizon arguably more than this guy. This guy get potential, but this guy now they live inside the potential as an introvert. The only problem is say when we go back to number two of chasing women, women know they gree see this potential where you get, say you understand wetin dey go on for China or India, and your horizon is broad, e no really concern with people of the opposite sex. And when you go to this side, and if you fit tell woman wetin dey happen for street, and you fit tell woman wetin dey happen for her life, if you tell her wetin she dey wan hear, if you wan tell her everything, she will love you more if you are extrovert. That is just a majority rule. It's not everybody. No be every woman na they like bad boy. Many women they like good boy. But ladies and gentlemen, a bad boy that has repented is more attractive to a woman than a good boy who never bad before. It's just the unfortunate truth of this life that we live in. Maybe it will change tomorrow, but as of today, 2020 something, and so it be for the streets. Let me not digress and let me go on. The last one be say nobody sabi am. So the bad problem with this be say you fit dey inside house, you fit read your book, you fit dey go church, you fit dey introvert, you fit do everything, but the problem is say nobody know you, and nobody know whether you be good boy or bad boy, and nobody know whether you be introvert or no extrovert. Nobody know whether you dey alone. Nobody know whether you dey read Bible. Nobody know whether you be good boy. Why? Because in the first problem, before somebody know who you are, they first need to know you. And nobody know this guy. That's the problem of being a good boy. Ladies and gentlemen, who do I advise you to be in this equation to make it in life? Start as a good boy. Have maybe like 2 years of bad boy. Then immediately go back to good boy. You know why? Because this is your foundation. When you did high school, all of us broke. All of us poor. All of us no get money. All of us, all the women where this bad boy gets achieve when he been there high school, it has not helped him to actually accomplish anything in life. As me and you are speaking to you, this bad boy is working inside factory. See the problem here now. And he don't do many jobs and many businesses. None of them they make them because the world has become a little bit more complicated than just having those type of skill sets and not having the base. Nowadays, you need to mix and match. But I will get back to that. You see this boy now, no matter all the things we do for that high school or that middle school or that whatever school he go, he has not been able to use it, translate it into some of the skills that he has. Why? Because there's nothing of consequence that is happening in high school. That's where you go hear person say he peaked at high school. Why? You see wetin all these things they do you now. Wetin go happen be say you can't feel say you are the man. And the only problem is, yes, you are the man. These things are really good. Yes, you are the man. The only problem now is you are a man in a place where children dey. You understand what I'm saying? You are a man in the place where children are there. There's nothing that can happen in those places. If you save that manhood for where men dey, all those kind 20s, now you supposed to run out. Which is why I advise you to be a good boy and then now walk your way into a bad boy. But I always advise everybody, be a bad boy. You get what they collect for bad boy, where they know they see for good boy. Now, this good boy, he did everything that they told him to do. Everything. The only problem is that he does not have a story. Because to get story, you need to go outside to go and see the story. And as a man, if you not get story, if you not get waiting to tell people and an experience you get, you not gonna know how to guide somebody. we never see outside. You get what I'm saying? That's why I told you, be a good boy. For the most part, I want you to start with a good boy, then go do bad boy for like tourism. So you go collect tourism visa for this side. You go constitute the bad boy. The only problem and a point of caution, when you they do bad boyism, just know say a lot of things can happen inside this bad boyism, right? Don't go and get lost in the source. What kind of things can happen inside bad boyism? A lot of things can happen inside bad boyism. You fit give person belle. You fit collect disease. Okay? You can be damaged. You get what I'm saying? And you can also now have trust issues. Now, the list is endless. The list is endless, but I will tell you that you don't need to spend too much time in this bad boyism area because you can make life choices that stick with you for a long time and have damning consequences if you, even whether you go back to this good boy or not. Stay here. No go build a house here is what I'm trying to tell you. You just go there to collect skills acquisition. This place now where you go get skills acquisition. Now here you go still know how to do one or two. You get what I'm saying? You learn skills and you go back. This message is only for men. The reason why I say it's only for men, we'll come to the women's side later. Another time we'll digest it. But for now, this one are just for men. The reason why they tell men this thing be say it get how things they happen for this world where you being on this one side and you being on this one side alone no go prepare you for the world. You have to have a mix. You have to have a core, then you have to have the one way you do. There's a danger of being a bad boy as a majority and then going back to good boy. By the time you don't finish to be bad boy, let's start with the trust issue. First of all, you don't be bad boy, especially all those boys who they pursue women. Now, sometimes when you go pursue women, when you can discover, say, that woman that you are pursuing is somebody's girlfriend or is somebody's wife. Now there your trust issues they start because you they see how girls they behave. You can't understand say you can't be like say some women no get loyalty or you can't understand say a lot of women don't have loyalty to a man. Another thing is say you go to hear a lot of women's stories from their mouth when they're not in a relationship with you. You guys are just doing something and they're more open to you because they know say nothing they happen. You said nothing they happen and they're going to tell you stuff. So you're going to hear some kind of stuff. That's because if you go stay long for that this important, you don't hear a lot of that. You kind of get trust issues. You get what I'm saying? So that's one of the number two is that you can be damaged. Because you don't go do bad boy, no mean say you no go fall in love. Sometimes you go fall in love. And because say you they used to girls where they with men and girls with so a bad boy is they collect good girls and bad girls. But you know the thing about bad girl will go reach that side. Bad girls understand women, just like bad boys understand women. So when you go meet some kind of bad girls, you'll just say they'll come to give you positive feedback. They'll come to give you I understand you. I understand me. You're gonna want to say, but nobody has understood me like this before. It's because they don't do streets. Sometimes, not be every time. Sometimes, so when I know they carry my words, they fly around. So what I'm trying to tell you is that you can those people feel damage you. You get what I'm saying? Those bad girls, they feel damage you based on who they are. And that's one because they don't take for street too long. If you collect disease, if you are blowing around, sometimes condom, the balls, all the kind of things, you collect disease, you start treating yourself and it's not good. If you give person belly. This one now if you stay stuck with you. Child support, support of the child, support of the spouse, where you never marry, and you give person belly where you intend to give. There's more to this. If you even die, If you go join cult, you can die. If you go join bad gang, they fit carry you go places where you don't know. If you join bad gang now, you call your friends, say, Alpha, wetin dey happen? Every day, na nyash or money, nyash or 419, nyash or scam. There's no one day where your group of friends will actually introduce you to life-changing opportunity. All of them, they decide. You get what I'm saying? Bad boys, they very entrepreneurial, but their entrepreneurial activities not ever get headway. Not only bad boys we don't good, or the ones we don't, you know what I'm saying, where they always get long-term investment plan. People will be career bad boys, they know they ever get any advice, we go give you any investment opportunity past 8 months. All their business idea now short-term plan where they always end up for problem. So that's why you don't need to stay in this place too long. You need to just be here for. If I want to give advice to a young chap, you know, go reach 1 year, 11 months for this side. 1 year, 11 months. You don't need to spend too much. That's optimal. If you stay past that one, but I will not advise it. Now you see this guy here now. After you don't do your bad boy, you move back to your core, which is your good boy. Try day house, read books. If you not read book for this life, you not go know too many things. There's only so much that you can know from just what's up, how far, why you did, what's in there happen for street. There's only because books are written by people. Some people don't live far, some people don't live near, some people not old books, some people not new. But when you read books, you expand your horizon. You know, expand your horizon, you don't go know what's in there happen. You read book. The only way where if you read book now if you day house. Sometimes day house. When you get wife now, you get spouse, they go want make you day house. Don't be every time you go to day outside. Yeah, if you don't do this bad boy side, you go know say okay, sometimes you need to go outside. Not say you go day house all the time, right? But the truth of the matter is nobody wants partner. We go just know the day house. Try the day house. You get what I'm saying? And when you day house, you go do productive activity. Like now, look at me now. Sometimes before, back in the day when I was inside the world, I go there outside, they drink shayo. But look at me now. I'm looking at you and I'm opening board and I'm teaching you one or two things. That's because I have developed my mental capacity because I day out. When I open my phone, they have to say, guy, what is happening? I tell them, nothing is happening. I day house, they try teach people sense. So that's what I'm trying to say. And with these few points of mine, I hope I'll be able to convince you that you should be a good boy core and a touch of bad boy and not the reverse. Thank you very much. And I want to welcome you and you know for this. I want to thank you for this opportunity to teach you.